Explosive Enhancement is a mod in charge of redesigning vanilla explosions, such as those of the TNT and the Creeper, for more realistic ones, since the explosion mushroom and its shockwave are generated, but at the same time cartoonish. It is still an explosion in a game of cubes after all. From the explosions we go to the water. With wakes we will notice that the water is slightly more immersive, since it is noticeable that we are interacting with it when sailing, both the wake that our boat leaves as it passes, and the collision between the oars and the water. You feel that we are truly in contact. This is obviously also noticeable when we submerge and swim. We can even be seen dripping water when we get out, denoting that we are wet. More mobs adds new variants of vanilla enemies, zombies and skeletons with new faces or equipping weapons that are not common. I must say that this seems like a new method of adding enemies, since it seems that they are just mobs with player masks to make them look different. This allows the same file to work in both Fabric and Forge, something that is rarely seen in the mods. Lost Features adds creatures that at some point could have been added in Minecraft, but that were discarded, either because they did not win their vote that year or because they simply did not pass all the quality filters within Mojang. Whatever the reason, some of them these were good ideas, like a skulk trap that would make you make noise, attracting the attention of the warden, or the barnacle found in the deep oceans, a creature that would drown you by pulling you into the sea to never come out again. I wish they had won their vote. Instead we have the annoying ghosts, whose mechanics are interesting in theory, but in practice they are unbearable. Frostiful presents us with a castle in the snowy biomes full of icy illager equipped with crossbows, so they can be called an illager structure. At the top of the castle we will meet King Frostalagers, a wizard who masters the magical arts of ice and cold. They are formidable and extremely dangerous enemies. You should never take them lightly, as they will quickly freeze you with every attack available to them. If you defeat him, he will be able to drop his cloak and his magic staff, in order to replicate some of his powers against other enemies. That's not all. The snowy biomes will be more dangerous, with snowfall and winds that could freeze you, damaging you very quickly, so it is recommended to use the armor provided to us, which can be seen as a redesign of the snowy biomes. Boots can also be upgraded into ice skates to speed across frozen lakes. Nether Dungeons at the moment adds two small structures, what appears to be a piglin altar, since it is built with black stone, and a piglin house in the warped forest built with materials from the biome and inhabited by a piglin axe-wielding brute from the mod. You don't want to break into his home without a reasonable reason. In addition, 3 creatures are added to the same biome, a piglin variant that carries a basket on its back, which looks like a gnome due to its size and is greenish-blue in color that inflates its belly to float for short periods of time. Finally, a baby ghost, a tiny and very cute creature. With the Digimod, we can find Digimons scattered around the world, in different evolutions and levels of strength. I recommend not fighting because some of these are very strong and could be dangerous for you. When starting the world we will have a few objects, starting with a random Digimon. With the VPet we can see their statistics and some characteristics of your companion. You can ask them to follow you or stay seated with the shift plus the right click. Secondly, we have the training bag, a backpack that when used gives us several objects that we can place on the ground. These are used to train your Digimon, and with this we can strengthen one of its statistics, be it attack, defense, or special attack, etc. As time goes by, the Digimon will need to eat, and for this the DG meat is used. There are extra objects that we can use to evolve our Digimons, however, their stats will still need prior training, as they could die in combat. If they do, they will appear in their first evolution, thus losing their stats, so choose your fights wisely, if you don't want to waste all your time. For League of Legends fans, I present Aatrox, a mod that adds armor with skins of characters from the game. I can't tell you if there are several or just one. I assume it's just one, since they all seem very similar to each other. The armor seems very striking to me, and they are usually diamond armor in combination with other Minecraft objects to create them, so that its protections are not exaggerated at all. Each skin also has its own weapon, and it is recommended to use the Better Combat mod to use it, because it takes advantage of these new animations for combat. Automobility adds 2 work tables, one in which using minerals and objects we can create the shell of a car, its engine and its 4 wheels. There is a 4th tab, but with those 3 we will have enough. The other is an assembly area, where we will place each previously created piece, the casing always being the first of all. One of the things I like the most is the simplicity of the mod, since we will not need fuel or machinery that complicates Minecraft more. With this we will be able to run in our vehicle at high speeds through the Minecraft world, no matter the unevenness of the terrain. Unless they are 2 blocks high, the car doesn't pass there anymore. We can choose between several car designs, but there are also variants of these with different colors, so you can choose the one you like the most. In addition to this, I like that it also has extra mechanics. Not only are they means of transportation, they can also help you on a daily basis, in your lonely Minecraft worlds, to perform some tasks that may seem tedious or simply do them much faster, saving you money some of the time. Finally, Aquamirae, one of my favorite mods, has been updated to 1.20. This mod that adds a new biome with a lot of content to discover, aquatic or terrestrial enemies that could make it difficult for you to explore, but that can help you obtain resources, and these in turn can be used to create a wide variety of armor and weapons to make you stronger, thus having several hours of extra fun. Also exploring the structures to discover a history that lies hidden, but that you notice with the naked eye. Facing a new boss that could put you in a hurry, without a doubt a mod that is completely worth it, if you want some difficulty in areas to explore.